Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm meeting with my boy Alex Diaz, Go Grind Soccer. Really nice to meet him. We've been following each other for a while, and it's nice to finally get a session out. So just introduce yourself to the audience if they don't know you.
How you doing, guys? I'm Alex. I run Go Grind Soccer on Instagram and TikTok. I'm a collegeist. I'm a professional player in the Massachusetts area, and I've been through a lot. I have a big journey that I love to share with my followers. I feel like it's the best way to serve other people, while also getting to know more myself, to find out more myself, and I just love sharing what I've learned. So I followed Rick for a while, ever since like sophomore year of high school, so the fact that I'm out here training with him is awesome, right? And I'm looking forward to get a great session.
Let's get it, bro. And he's good on camera, you see that? Big future ahead. So after that beautiful introduction, Alex and I did 3 to 4 laps around the field. We talked, we introduced ourselves, talked about our journey, and then we got into the usual osteoarticular warm-up that I always do, all my one-on-one clients do, all the app users do. It's the best thing to do before any session to warm up the joints and the entire body, and then you get into some specific dynamic movements. So as you saw, we did some psoas activation, we did some hip in, out, and center, and then we did some hip C's. We worked the front, we worked the back, and then we worked the front of the back. So all this stuff is very, very good for the hips and the groin, which is very, very stressed on all footballers. This one's excellent for the pelvis, called the bend, straighten, and lift. And then the favorite one of all, the anterior to posterior pelvic tilt. May look funny, may be a joke to you, but I promise you it's very, very important for the management of the pelvis, which is very, very important for your lower back and your hips. Then we went into some open the gate, close the gate, and then some spinal translations, which all my teammates love, especially my African guys. They love a good bit of dance, a little bit of fun. It was actually some of their goal celebration last year, and hopefully we'll be celebrating a lot this year with some of those spinal translations. So make sure you tune in on the lives for that one. We then got into some partner passing. Really love this one, some figure eights to a pass. We start with the right foot. As always, I start 1 or 2 reps slow paced and then 4 to 6 high pace. So the goal here is right foot only, figure eights, keeping the ball close to the cone, really lowering that center of mass, lowering your body, dribbling around those cones, and as always, making sure you focus on proper technique first. I care most about technique, and then you can implement your speed. And then what I want the partner to do after they backpedal and backtrack to the cone is when they receive the ball from the partner, I want you to take a touch in the direction you want to go. So a big touch in the direction forward. So we did the right only, the left only, and then we go into insides only, then we go into outsides, and then we finish with freestyle. So a bunch of variations to just get the ball rolling, really get as many touches as possible on the ball before going into bigger drills. I really love this one. It mixes your fitness, really gets the heart rate up, really warms your entire body up, and also warms up your feet, which are very, very important. So as you see here, just focusing on proper technique the entire time. As you see, Alex has got some great close, tight-knit dribbling skills. Very important for any midfielder, any footballer, just to be comfortable with the ball. So we finished off with the outside, and then we went into some freestyle. So just having fun with it, doing whatever we want as we come to the cone, playing that ball at a pretty high pace to the partner. The partner takes a touch forward, takes a touch in the direction he wants to go, because that's the most important thing with your first touch. You want to take the touch in the direction that you want to go in terms of the next action that you're taking. So after this, we went right into some passing, some short, long. Another thing that's very, very good for the fitness levels as well as your legs. So you'll enjoy that one. Yeah. Good. 6. Good. 4 more. Good. Good. Short. Yeah. Short. Yeah. Long. Short. Yeah. Short. Long. Long. Yeah. Good. Short. Long. Yeah. Short. Long. Good. Yeah. Short. Good. Short. Long. Good. Yeah. Short. Good. Long. 1 more. Good. Short. Yeah. Short. Yeah. Long. Yeah. Yeah. I see. Yeah. 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 Buddy. I see. Good. Yeah. Yeah. I see.
touch. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Touch. Okay. Yeah. 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 Good. Yeah. Yeah. Good touch you. Yeah. Yeah. 5. Good. Good. Good touch. Yeah. Good touch. Well done. Yeah. Good touch. Good touch. Yeah. Good. Good, you. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right. Good, buddy. Yeah. Left. Yeah. Right. Come on, left. Yeah, come through. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Left. Right. Yeah, lean and come. Yeah, good. So what we got into next is I created a little square. Your partner is a couple steps away. He's serving you the ball and you're in the middle of the square. First, you're just getting used to taking that inside open body touch to each cone. After that, what we're going to go into, as you see, is we're working on a reaction drill. So I numbered the cones. Alex is going to call the number, and I'm going to take the touch in the direction he calls. 3. Good. 1. 2. 3. Good touch. So then naturally, Alex goes in, and you're taking a touch. You're bouncing that ball back to your partner. I'm playing that ball in sharply, calling that number as soon as that ball is zipped into him, and he has to take a proper touch. As you see here, the ball constantly bounces, and it's absolutely okay. The ball's never going to be perfect in the game, so you want to work on proper touches even if the ball doesn't come into you sharply. So then we moved on to the same exact thing, working on an aerial type drill. Good touch, yeah. Yeah. Touch. Yeah. 3. Good. Yeah. Yeah. 1. Good. Yeah. 1. Good touch. 2. Yeah. 3. Good. 1. Good. Yeah. 4. Good. 2. Good. 4. So then we moved into some shooting. I know many of you have not seen me shoot before, but I prioritize it a lot during this off season because I'm going to be playing higher up the pitch this year, and I want to score at least 5 goals and have at least 5 assists. So as you see here, we're working on a similar type drill that we've been doing the entire time. And as always, my goal is to always start simple and then add more complexity as the session goes on. So as you see here, we're just bouncing, and then we call that same number that we were using in the passing and first touch drill. You take that touch out away, and you're trying to play that ball into the corner. I don't know if you could see, but we have 2 cones about 4 shoe lengths apart from the post because that's our goal. We want to hit that post, that inside corner every single time because that's just a hard shot to stop. So then we move into one of my favorite drills. It's a driven ball from our partner. We take a touch, get that ball out of the air, and then our goal is to place that ball in the back of the net. You got to try this one. This is easily my favorite drill to finish off a session.
The reason I love it so much is you can work on a touch out of the air, taking that ball down as soon as possible and placing that ball on goal, and your partner can work on their driven ball to your chest, to your head. His goal, her goal is to just play that ball into you. You create yourself a nice little box. You got to take that ball out of the air, bring it down as quickly as possible, and then place that ball in the back of the net. So my favorite drills are always ones where you can work and your partner could work, and you could both have benefit, game realistic situation from the drill. So you're working on those driven balls. Obviously the goal there is to get underneath that ball, but hit it with the lace part of your foot, those toes down, and that ankle locked. Your partner needs to take that ball out of the air as quickly as possible and place it in the back of the net.
Good touch.
Very good. Very good. And then we finished off with my favorite of all time cool down, just some 2-touch juggling and some 1-touch juggling. So this is the best cool down you could ever do because you're slowing the heart rate down, you're relaxing. I don't know if you're going to hear, but I told Alex it's honestly like moving meditation. When you get into a rhythm with a buddy of yours, with a training partner, you really sync the energy, you sync the minds, and you sync the touch. And it's really like moving meditation. It's super relaxing. Goal here is to be relaxed but still work on your touch. So my goal is not even to compete with my partner. I always like to work with my partner and try to get up to a certain number. So I suggest you do that. Generally for 2-touch juggling, I try to get at least 70 reps. So that's 70 between both. And then I try to get at least 100 of the 1-touch between both. So as you see here, we're just working, we're enjoying ourselves, and we're having fun. That's the main goal.
Try to do it often again. Yeah. And imagery for me is like part of meditation. So I try to do it Yeah. I do it pretty intensely. Like I do like 2 30-minute rest sessions a day. That's actually really good. Yeah. I wish I could do it. It's like a hack. Good session.
Hope you guys enjoyed that session with my boy Alex. Go grind. Tell him where to follow you.
Bro, go grind soccer on Instagram and TikTok, and hopefully YouTube soon. But
tell them to subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to my channel. Go grind soccer.
What about mine, bro?
Yeah.
oh shit. Subscribe to mine. It's about turn that bell on. Hit that like. We'll see you soon. Deuces.